25 years ago, DAAD set up operations in Ghana with a bold vision to connect Ghanaian scholars to global opportunities. What began with one lecturer from Germany has grown into an engine of academic exchange, shaping futures one scholar at a time.
When I came to Ghana, the information center was actually quite new. I was the third head of the office, and those days it was even our main agenda to make Germany as a host destination for international students to be more known, because the majority of students who wanted to go abroad for studying went to the UK, to the US or Canada. So Germany as a host destination was quite unknown to many of interested students. DAAD was first having problems to find collaborating tertiary institutions. We were those days affiliated to Ghana Institute of Languages. But later, we were able to find a real tertiary institution, which is the University of Education in Winneba, which was the host institution for the director of the Information Centre.
I did my PhD at the University of Bonn between 1999 and 2002. After the PhD, I returned back to the University of Ghana as a research fellow, and that was when my career in academics and research started. When I came back, there were projects that I was collaborating with the University of Bonn, specifically the Center for Development Research. In the course of those collaborations in 2018, the DAAD call for the setting up of Centers of Excellence came out in 2008. So my German colleague at the University of Bonn, specifically Center for Development Research, contacted me and we put in the proposal. So in 2009, we got the award and we went through the first phase of the Ghana German Center of Excellence in Development Studies, which was from 2009 to 2013. And then the second phase from 2014 to 2019, making a 10-year program.
Becoming the DAAD scholar took place as a result of my interest in energy issues. When I was a student in the mid-80s, Ghana experienced electricity crisis. There were also issues of global warming. So I had that ambition to take a career in energy-related sector when I did physics at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, KNUST. And when I finished and I was doing my national service, there was the then National Energy Board, and we were running projects. And so during my national service, I was involved. And I chanced on the University of Oldenburg's calling for interested graduates to take master's program in renewable energy systems. So I applied, and with my background, I was picked, and then I was also awarded the DAAD scholarship as a result of that to undertake the one-year master's program in renewable energy systems at the University of Oldenburg.
So this is one of the things which I felt really a success. Then I felt also that we were able in those years when I was running the office to establish 2 centers of excellence. Germany funded centers of excellence, which was an initiative of Germany to create capacity building in sub-Saharan Africa. And 2 out of, I think, 5 centers of excellence went to Ghana.
The philosophy behind setting up the Centers of Excellence was, instead of the Ghanaians going to Germany, you train them in the country, and when you train them in the country, they stay and then they find position. Over the past 10 years, we've been able to train about 60 PhD students. They are in key positions in the universities or government business, and I can assure all the 60 PhDs that we've trained are working.
If I were to describe the impact of DAAD in Ghana on the higher education system in the last 25 years, I would say probably one of the most important factors is student mobility. So looking at the number of students going to Germany to study, you see that Germany is number 3 just after the UK and the USA. Obviously, those countries are easy targets, English language, people don't have to learn any German, but still we managed to get Germany in the top 3, which I think is a great development that we have achieved together with the team here in Ghana.
In classrooms, labs, and leadership positions, scholars are making their mark. Each one is a testament to the power of access, of what happens when global knowledge meets local ambitions.
Being a DAAD scholar has been an incredible experience. First off, when I got the scholarship, one of my major worries was how I would integrate into the German system because I didn't understand the language. But thankfully, the DAAD was intentional about our integration. And so we had the opportunity to take a 6-month German language course that helped us integrate well.
So being a recipient of the DAAD scholarship had largely contributed to my ambition of becoming a research fellow. And it has also provided me with the opportunity to attend conferences and then events to engage with other professionals in my field of study. And this had really given me the confidence that I'm actually on a right track of becoming who I want to be. I was provided the opportunity to attend a summer school in Germany, specifically in Leipzig University. This opportunity had given me the chance to network, to learn from other DAAD fellows coming from different countries.
The DAAD does not only provide funding, they are intentional about the development of the African students and the young African researchers. And so they follow up with your personal development, they follow up with your academic progression, and they also provide the opportunities for you to meet up with other colleagues and mates, and you build a niche and a network for yourself, which has a long-term impact. The DAAD is great in providing support to African students, and I'm very much grateful for the DAAD.
So I had the opportunity to get funding for my master's and then later on for my PhD from DAAD. During my master's, my program was with a private university that was more of an international university. The opportunity to get to know people from different countries opened me up to different perspectives and different country experiences. I think that was a very key thing about the experience I had during my master's. And again, then during my PhD, I think was also very critically important, like the research skills I have now, the analytical skills, the writing skills that I apply to my work today was all gained from my PhD.
For aspiring students who are thinking of taking the DAAD opportunity, I'll tell you it's good direction to take. But there's one thing I know with Germany, they don't want that you study and there's no impact on society. I remember during my training, one of the lecturers would tell me that the man in Africa is not thinking of kilowatt hours and gigawatt hours. He wants electricity. And it's your duty to ensure that when you go back to Africa, assist them to get electricity to light their homes and the rest. It's the practicality that Germans have, and it's a good thing. The opportunities are there in Germany for them to be trained as professionals, acquire the necessary skills by the training, and come to Ghana and operate as professionals and help in the socio-economic development of Ghana.
The second thing I would like to point out is the network. We have a really flourishing network of students, alumni, researchers that are in Ghana, in Germany, interconnected. There are institutional corporations that have grown out of those networks, and that's really nice to see how it has developed over the last 25 years. Since last year, 2024, the DAAD office in Accra is now a regional office, meaning it serves not only Ghana, but also for now, the countries Nigeria and Cameroon. That is a great development because it means, number one, we are looking at the 3 top countries of origin. Africa is a very important region for the DAAD, but generally as a partner for Germany, and particularly in higher education. So our goals for the next 10 years here in Sub-Saharan Africa, or specifically in West Africa, are really growth. So growth in all areas, have more students that want to go to Germany. They make Germany even more known to students and researchers that want to go. Also have more corporations, build new corporations, but also strengthen the ones that are already there. And my personal goal would be that we also have more countries in the region that we can service. So we integrate more countries in West Africa that the regional office can service. Since it's called regional office, we should also have more countries in the region. And I hope with a little bit more finances available, with due time, we'll be able to do that as well. I invite everybody who is interested to actually come to the office, be in touch through our social media, our WhatsApp, our email, whatever. We are really open to any type of contact and requests when it comes to funding opportunities, networking, events. We are very open to cooperate with everybody and to see how we can also bring different stakeholders together to help keep on growing that network.
Now a new chapter begins. From a local outpost in Ghana to a regional office serving West Africa, DAAD is expanding its reach and reimagining what's possible for the next generation of scholars across the sub-region.